No matter the circumstance, a man should be able to manage himself, and there are certain talents that every man should be able to perform. Regardless of the era we live in, some individuals will watch this film and conclude that it promotes toxic masculinity. We are experiencing a plague of weak males, so it makes sense. The idea that men and women are the same has been hammered into their heads. The 6 life skills that every guy needs to learn are covered in this video. Number 1. Have a strong presence. Have you ever noticed how some men command a room? This man has such a presence that, even when he doesn't speak, he commands respect when he enters the room. What if I told you that these men don't possess some mystical talent, rather, it is a skill that can be learned? You see, this presence is the result of numerous little actions and routines. You must have a powerful build and a hard handshake. Talk to people while looking them in the eye, and walk with your chest out. You nod your head in recognition of another man when you lock eyes with him. The reality is that charisma is a taught behavior, a talent that must be developed much like how we learn to walk or how to drill vocabulary when learning a new language. Now let me explain that many males try to fake these things, but it never succeeds. Everybody can spot a faker. The person who tries to intimidate others by squeezing their hands tightly or by staring them in the eyes. Be not this guy. Being around genuine males will help you develop this skill the fastest. Observe what they do. Discover from them. This might be your father, a mentor you have, or other men you know, like those from a fighting club. Fighters are frequently the most courteous and peaceful men, but they still command respect and have good manners. Number 2, knowing how to fight. Know of your profession, businessman, doctor, or comedian. If you can't fight, you lack manhood. Everyone should refrain from getting involved in street fights or brawls. The use of fundamental fighting techniques should not be disregarded, nevertheless. Let's discuss a scenario in which you might find yourself. You and your wife may be out and about one day when a guy passes by and starts babbling to her. What would you do in this circumstance? Calling the police is not a reliable option because you won't wait around for them to show up. You may choose to entirely disregard it, but you would lose the respect of your girlfriend and your respect for yourself. Nobody should be able to touch the people you care about and love. You'd be surprised at how many males in today's society chose to remain silent about the issue and offered excuses for doing nothing. Protecting your people is one of your responsibilities as a guy. You have forfeited your honor and abdicated your protective duties by choosing to ignore a scenario like this. Number 3, the ability to diffuse conflict. Regardless of how powerful or skilled you may be, learning how to battle comes straight after this skill. In the art of combat, you should constantly attempt diplomacy and stern persuasion to diffuse tense situations. Being able to end or diffuse a conflict makes you a leader. Only someone who can also be dangerous may genuinely master the art of dispute resolution. This is why the capacity to diffuse conflict and the ability to fight to go hand in hand. Number 4, being good with your money. Perhaps the biggest failing of colleges, universities, and schools is the absence of financial literacy. Most men live their lives without understanding how to manage their money, make wise financial decisions, or position themselves for financial freedom. Our upbringing has taught us that you must work a job that pays no more than that. You can start improving things if you can start changing your financial mindset. Number 5, deep critical thinking. Your ability to think critically about a variety of subjects will make you a much better conversationalist. Additionally, it will equip you with the mental tools you need to make wiser decisions and enhance your overall quality of life. Evaluating multiple viewpoints is the first step in critical thinking. Don't believe everything you're told, as I often advise on this channel, but also don't believe what you think you know. Though it's easier said than done, critical thinking calls for you to set aside your personal biases and ideas in favor of accepting outside facts. It doesn't necessarily make something correct to do something the way you've always done it. Test your views and presumptions. Be prepared to weigh the merits of many viewpoints and opposing arguments. You never know, you might learn something. Number 6, learn to manage stress. Your ability to manage stress and your level of achievement in life are closely related. The person who panics and breaks down under stress will never outperform the person who can maintain composure and use critical thinking. Stress affects everyone's life at difficult times. You will have additional duties in life as a male, which might be difficult. We put off taking action, which leads to many difficult circumstances in life. If you frequently feel rusty and like you are attempting to catch up, you may usually be doing tasks at the last minute. By outlining what you need to do in the time frame, you can avoid procrastinating. Simply writing your list down can help you relieve stress and get the item out of your thoughts. Consider the list and choose the items that are urgent and crucial. Before moving on to the next most crucial item on your list, give each task your whole attention until it is finished. Soon you'll be working proactively as opposed to a stressed out reactive one. Men and women alike ought to strive to get stronger. Women, however, are excused if they can't manage the pressure. Unlike guys, men are responsible for performance. You must be able to handle the pressure as a man. Don't be critical of it. This channel will help you become strong in all areas of life. By the way, if you want to level up in life, don't forget to show some love by hitting the like and subscribe button. Watch these videos to learn more.